Hi loves, welcome to my channel. So I've decided to change my channel name from This Mama Loves Disney to This Mama Loves Crafty Cuteness. So by the time you see this video, I'm not positive if I will have already changed everything, but I just wanted to give a heads up just in case. Okay, so let me start with what I found. So I ended up finding some of these little red it's called a truffle container, but I'm going to use it as a cake bowl. My friend Lisa made this beautiful cake for me, and so I'm going to make a couple as gifts as well. And so I ended up picking up those in red. I thought those could be perfect for Valentine's Day or for Christmas. I did end up picking up one of these, I guess it's considered a trivet, a glass trivet. Now, it has a texture on it, and I thought, well, if you were to do stamping with your waxes, say you decided to melt some wax and you just wanted to pour it on this glass trivet, you can pour it on this glass trivet, and then you can go ahead and stamp it with your seal, your little metal seal. And I thought, how pretty would it be once you pull it off, because you'll have this texture on the back. And then also, if you just want to protect your table or your surroundings and you're actually working with a hot glue gun, you can also rest your hot glue gun on one of these glass trivets as well. So I had picked up those. I finally ended up finding these little candy jars. Now, these are the bigger ones. I did share that I ended up picking up the small ones, but I was seeing everybody picking these up. And they're great to put like pom-poms in. I was thinking that I can keep my seam binding in here, easy to see, easy to grab. But I do want to tell you, the seal for this lid is not for candy. Unless you're doing something for a party and you're not going to keep it in there, you know, for a long period of time to keep fresh, I would not put any food in here whatsoever. This is more or less just a cover. It is not a lid for a seal. It's a cover. I thought I could seal it with putting rubber bands around it, but it will not work because of this lip. And you could probably try to glue a rubber band on here, but I wouldn't want to ruin it. So I just figured, you know, I'm just going to have to put something in there that is just easy to see and easy to stack. I did find one of these corner dies. I was so excited because Josephine had gifted me some of these Dollar Tree die cuts, but I couldn't find them in my area, but I did end up seeing this, so I grabbed that as soon as I saw it. And of course it wasn't in the right area, so somebody had picked it up and laid it back down. I did end up picking up some of these hooks. They have some of the removable hooks. I have a new desk, and I thought these would be perfect to hang a couple items off of right here. And then these smaller ones, I got them because where I have my extension cord is the side that the extension cord is needed at. I don't have an outlet that is available on that side. So I figured I could run it across the top of the bottom of my desk top and go ahead and put the cording through there so it's out of the way and it won't get caught on by anything. And then plus it has the removable tape so that I can remove it later if I decide. I did pick up some of these little hair rollers that I use for my wands. And then I ended up picking up some of these little sewing needles. When I saw these, it took me forever to find these as well. But you do not have to have the perfect precision eyesight or glasses to look through the little hole. The thread just slips through the top. And then I figured all these larger ones are going to be wonderful, especially this one right here or the curved one. I could use it for my turkey. I don't know about you, but my mom always taught me when you go to stuff a turkey that you should sew it closed. So that's what she's always done. And so we always have these kind of hooks, these hooked needles to use. So that's perfect. Plus the guys, when the guys want to sew a hem or a button back on their clothes, those are perfect as well. I did end up finding one of these, the little honeycomb design on the thread. That is perfect. I saw these little bath pouches for your soap. You just go ahead and press the button back here, open it up, and then it opens up so that you can stick a bar of soap inside there and use these for either when you're traveling or at home at all times. So I picked up a couple of those. I did pick up this little wind chime. I'm cut a little area that I'm going to be setting up for my grandson so that he can do some little crafty fun things. And so this was something I had picked up for him before 4th of July, but I figured it didn't matter because I have a bathroom that is all red, white, and blue. So this would be really cute to hang this little wind chime in the bathroom. Or I can actually hang it in his bedroom too as well. He has his little bedroom here, and it's got Spider-Man, which Spider-Man's all in red, white, and blue, and black, so that would be perfect. Then I found this cake topper that is going to be perfect for a birthday that I have coming in September. I picked up some of these little wooden beads. I got the ones that didn't have anything on them because I thought it would be perfect. So if there was a certain color that I needed, I can go ahead and paint them. And then so the little anchors that are on there are like a bonus for anything that had to do with mermaid or Captain Hook or anything that was nautical. And I did end up getting some beads that were colored beads. It was so funny because I actually bought these beads because my grandson had me take something apart so that he could make a little monkey's head. So I was thinking, you know, I can use these little white beads so when he needs something with a little face. And then I figured, well, I have the black that I can use for Halloween. I can use the white, some of the extras for Halloween for the white, and then I can use the pinks for Valentine's Day. And then when I saw this with the orange, I was like, oh my gosh, I got to get that. So I ended up picking up some more beads for projects. And then I had picked these up before 4th of July as well. We were on a little trip, and so I ended up finding these, the white and the blue. And so I did pick up some of this tulle that looks like it has snow on it. And because I have a lot of the nautical stuff out, I ended up getting these little lights. And I don't, you know, a lot of you probably already know this, but I will just mention it anyway. But these lights, the back usually just pops off pretty simply, which this is not doing it simply right now. Sometimes you need like a little, there it goes. So the backs actually pop off like this, and you can just take this little back piece off, and so you can save the lights for another project. And then it is really a cute idea that to add these little cute little designs to some of your projects as a detail. You can either just put glue, hot glue right inside there and stick it on, or if you were going to add it to a bracelet or something, you could put the bracelet in there, put the little piece through this, you know, through the edges of it, and then just glue it in so it stays on. So you can, it's like a 2-for-1. So you can use the lights for something else, and then you can use all the cute little light covers for something else. Then Josephine told me about these cute little picks. So I had to pick up some of these picks. So I got some of these different little cupcake picks. And then I did get out one of these little boxes to do something fun with crafting. And then I also picked up some of these little gift boxes. I had seen on Carol Herlock's channel that she had received a gift, and it was so darling what the girl had did, and she had 2 of these, so she had one on each end. Let me show you real quick what I'm talking about. So the girl had made, she had a bunch of different boxes. She didn't have these particular boxes, but when I saw these, I was like, oh my gosh, this would be perfect. But she had the boxes where there was one set on one side and another set on the other side, and then it just opened up and you can make a book out of it. So I've already made something that I'm going to share. It's already made and everything. It's just I got to share it with you. And that I only did one single set of boxes. So I will share that soon. And then I also have another craft that I did with these little calendars. It's just a little block calendar that pops out. You have the little back piece that just stands up like this. And so I've already did a craft for that to share soon. And then I also have a tutorial where I will show what I did with this little box right here. Believe it or not, I did a tutorial on it. I don't know how the tutorial is going to work out because I haven't recorded it yet, but I cut everything apart and everything and got it ready to go. So this is the little, like, it's kind of like Hot Wheels or Matchbox little box where you can put little items inside here. My grandson saw it and asked me if he can have one because I bought like 5 of them. I was so excited when I saw them. So he's already filled them up with all kinds of cute things. So I have, like I said, a tutorial for that. And I was working on a project with these ones, and the cover that I used was way too big, which I will explain in the video when I share what I've done with these. But these are like Lego. They're not Lego brand, but they're similar to Legos. And they are a box that comes with a red lid or a blue lid, and I actually bought these because I was going to do a project with red, white, and blue, but I wasn't able to get it done before 4th of July, so I went a different route, and so I'll be sharing that as well. And so that's my Dollar Tree haul. And if you're interested and you want to still stay online, I have another store here called Krazy Dollar in the Houston area. And I ended up, oh, I'm sorry, I got one more thing from Dollar Tree. I got these little dice, and I will also share with you what I've done with these little dice. But I was going to say, I have a store here called Krazy Dollar, and I picked up a few items, so if you're interested, you can stay on and see the items that I picked up, or you can turn off the video now. And as I was saying, in Houston area, we have a store called Krazy Dollar, and everything in the store is $1.59. And so I ended up picking up some more of these little cake, dome cake holders. I guess you can fit a cupcake inside there, but I like using them for crafting. So I picked up some of those. I did end up picking up some of these really cute buttons. I love how they have like, got little, pastel color to them. But I thought these would be cute. I have a little image with a little girl with buttons, and I thought this would be cute to go with that image. And then I picked up some of these little letters to use to personalize different items that I craft and make. And when you buy letters, you should always buy 2 because it always seems like you don't get enough vowels to spell out names. So I did pick up a 2-pack of those, or I picked up 2 of those, I should say. I did end up getting some of these pencils that are mechanical pencils. Let me tell you, mechanical pencils are your best friend if you're crafting and tracing. So when I was tracing this particular project right here, I'm telling you, the mechanical pencils are perfect because you can let out more lead so that your lead goes past this little piece right here. And it just makes it easier to trace different projects. And whenever I'm out and about and I do run across these little paper clips, I usually end up buying extras of these paper clips so that I can either gift them or I can use them with projects. And then this was a new item that was there. They are just little containers that are little flower containers. And I thought, how cute are those? I only bought 1 pack because I wanted to see if I like them or not. And so that's what I ended up doing. I just picked up 1. But I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. And if there's if there's anything that you have any questions about, just go ahead and put it in the comments down below, and I'll try to get to it. I'm sorry, I kind of been behind on some of my answering of comments, and I apologize. I noticed there was one video that I don't know how I bypassed it, but I bypassed one of my videos and forgot to answer the comments, so I got to get back to that. But I do want to say thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys all on the next video. Bye, guys.